Welcome back, music lovers. It's time for another captivating episode about the heartbeat of our souls, music. In this enchanting journey, we'll explore the mesmerizing world of functions and the incredible importance of music in our lives. From inspiring creativity to boosting our mood, music has an unparalleled ability to touch every aspect of our being. Get ready to be moved as we hear personal stories of how music has shaped and transformed lives. Don't miss the harmony-filled journey ahead. But before we get the rhythm rolling, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the like button for more music theory updates. When we first walk on this planet Earth, sounds have already been embedded all around. As if by design, creatures make a sound. Nature has sound. Do we hear all these sounds? Are all the sounds in our surroundings good to hear?
Hi, this is David Abbott. I'm the Instructional Support Specialist here in the Physics Department at Buffalo State College. I teach a course called The Physics of Sound, and I'm also a musician. I've played cello, viola da gamba. If it has strings, I've probably played it. This is the first in a series of videos for the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra on the physics of sound. In this first video, what we're going to do is look at the difference between pitched sound and unpitched sound. I have two examples here. One is the chime. I'll play that for you. Here's what it sounds like. So that's one kind of sound. What I have here, a handful of marbles. Kind of noisy, kind of messy, huh? So let's take a look at a snapshot of the sound of the chime. So you'll see two graphs here. The upper one we call an oscilloscope graph or a time clock. And you'll notice it's just a regular, repeating, wavy kind of shape. You can see where the name sound wave came from. It just shows the regular vibration. The lower graph, take a look at the lower graph. This lower graph is called a frequency plot, or sometimes called an FFT graph. And what you'll notice there is a single peak. And those of you who are musicians may have recognized this note as A440. You'll notice that the spike on the graph is located at 440 hertz. And all that means is that the chime is wiggling back and forth 440 times per second. Let's now take a look at the pictures of the marbles in the can. Notice on the upper graph, there's no real regular pattern. It's just a jagged mess. Notice also on the FFT graph that it's just a random collection. There's no single spike that seems to dominate. There's just a mixture of all kinds of notes. It's many, many notes. It's not a single note. The chime, regular on the time clock, single peak on the FFT. For the marbles, jagged, no pattern on the time clock, no single peak on the FFT. Hopefully at this point in this video, you can see the difference in these two sounds. You can see how visual representations are a powerful way to see differences between sounds.
In this lesson, we will begin our discussion with the properties of sound, leading to the functions and values of music, being an example of an organized sound, and how it reflects and influences societies. Sound, as discussed in the video a while back, can be pitched or unpitched. Pitched sound or tone are caused by regular vibrations that are pleasant to the ear, while unpitched sounds or noise are made by irregular vibrations that are almost always unpleasant to hear. For the rest of the discussions, we are going to focus on pitched sounds or tones any given tone has for properties. 1. Pitch refers to notes in the scale that indicate the highness or lowness of sound. The faster the vibration of tone, the higher the pitch, and the slower the vibration, the lower the pitch. Two, duration refers to the length of time that a tone lasts, how long and how short the tone is, and the basis of rhythm. Three, intensity refers to the softness or loudness of tonal music, also known as dynamics. 4. Tonality refers to the characteristic tone quality that enables you to identify one tone from another tone.
So let's start with keys. This might be a little obvious, but you may have heard of keys being major or minor. What does that mean? Basically, something being major or minor defines the quality of that thing. A C major scale may seem brighter or happier, while a C minor scale might seem darker or gloomier. Both have the same home note, C, but the quality is different because some of the notes in the scale have been raised or lowered a half step, and this becomes important when we start to look at key relations.
Now, music, as a form of sound, is the art of organizing expressive tones in structured and distinct sounds and silences that occur in time. As an art, it has different functions and values where it associates its existence with. On my previous upload, I've discussed about the values of music. The link is posted below, and don't forget to explore the language of music. Get yourself acquainted with the types of music across culture or across time dimensions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.